question is, should we or should we not increase the minimum wage federally? Nowadays, the minimum wage is $7.25. This has not changed since 2009, even though there has been major changes in our economy. Inflation and taxes are always raising, so how are people supposed to live in a world that is becoming more and more expensive? This is Jeff. He lives on a minimum wage and has to support a family. He is 100% for changing the minimum wage. This could drastically change his and his family's life. It could mean moving out of the bad part of town and into a nice apartment. Jeff has worked at Walmart since he dropped out to help pay bills for his mom and dad. Now he has no GED and can't afford classes to get one, so he continues his job at Walmart, receiving $7.25 an hour. One day, Jeff woke up in a sweat and came downstairs to tell his wife and son, Matilda and Chris, of a terrible nightmare he had. It was all about a world that had all the cons of minimum wage being raised. Dun dun dun! In this nightmare, Jeff had been laid off, along with many other Americans. He searched and searched, but couldn't find a job. No one wanted to hire another person and pay another paycheck. Now, jobless Jeff had to deal with higher prices and intense competition. This stress on the economy left him homeless and in debt. When Jeff finished telling his family about the nightmare, Matilda hesitantly told him that after long last, the minimum wage had been raised to $11.50 an hour. What will happen to Jeff now? Will he become homeless and sad? Well, let's look into the future and see the world with minimum wage. Wow, look, Jeff got that new apartment he'd been dreaming of. Jeff got a new job at IKEA and can live with more ease now that the minimum wage has been changed to fit the cost of living. Inflation has gone down and the rate of employment has decreased monumentally. When a higher minimum wage came not only a better life for Jeff, but many Americans, raising the standard of living. Say goodbye to Jeff. Don't worry, he's safe in his new apartment. If the government is worried about raising the federal minimum wage because of their own nightmares, there are a few things they could do to aid the people like Jeff, Matilda, and Chris. They could always keep the minimum wage issue to the states or make sure that everyone is paid the same and stance doesn't affect their pay. One last option could be to install a basic income policy where a family must make a certain amount or the government will cover the rest to ensure the families of this country can live without the worry of not having enough money to survive. So, what do you think? Get civically engaged and fight for what's right.